Hello, everyone. So, my name is Cayman, aka Two Moles in a Mouth, and I have a special guest here, Chef Mai. So, Chef Mai, I just recently came in contact with you
Yes.
not too long ago, and I got a chance to taste your food. And what I think I had the salmon
Salmon fillet,
Philly,
and you
and
had
then
the
I also
salmon rolls.
the salmon roll. Yeah,
Yes,
I kind of
yes,
went
yes.
crazy and ate a little bit of everything. I even had like the
Them
strawberry.
fries too.
Oh,
Yeah, them fries too. They
the
legendary.
fries, the
Yes.
fries is something different. So, anyways,
Yeah.
you bringing me down memory
My
lane.
bad.
So
My bad.
I really want to know more about your story because I feel like you have a unique story, a story that is inspiring. And I feel like your story is needed to be heard
Right.
because it just gives inspiration for those who feel like they should have, whether they was thinking about giving up
Yeah,
or, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to hear more about, how you got into, how long have you been cooking, how you got into it, your struggles in between,
Yes, yes,
the
yes.
whole nine.
So I've been cooking about 14 years, really longer than that. When I first started, just watching family members, my sister, my grandmother, and then my son's mothers. You know what I'm saying? They good chefs as well. So I'm sitting back observing, but at the same time doing my thizzle. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to prison in '06, I was just thinking, what can I do when I get out to do something different? And then towards the end of my sentence, we went into a depression. So during that depression, I'm just seeing how the gas is $5 a gallon. I'm like, wow, it's rough out there. But out of all the businesses that was closing, I ain't hear nothing about no food businesses shutting down. Everybody still got to eat. You know what I'm saying? And then Obama was coming in as president, so he said, hey, if you're a felon, they not hiring, we'll pay you to go back to school. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna do.
You said that's my
That's what I'm gonna do.
opportunity.
Cause I'm in there whipping. Anytime I'm at the microwave, you know what I'm saying, everybody wanna get in. You know what I'm saying? The microwave is our stove in there. So you pretty much can turn beautiful just creations out that microwave, whether it's gonna be sweet or savory.
So basically, you had to be creative, obviously,
Yeah,
while
yeah,
being,
yes, yes, yes,
in
yes. And
jail.
you ain't gonna get no playbook with this. You gotta go by feeling, and you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, feeling. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I move the way I move is because it's the passion in it. I love to cook. I love the feedback that I get. I love the way the customers that they just interact and they sit there and watch me. I be like in a fishbowl for real. Because they watching everything I do in there. But when they get that food, they be like, wow,
That
this
must feel
ain't
good
fast
seeing
food.
people enjoy
Yes,
your food.
yes.
That's like seeing people enjoy your art. I mean,
Yes,
ultimately,
yeah,
that's
because
what
I'm
it comes
painting a
down to.
picture. I'm actually painting a picture, but I'm painting it on a plate. But you get to take and taste that picture. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
and that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than what you see. It's how you taste it, how you smell. You know what I'm saying? The vibe you get while you enjoying it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So
So you're currently actively cooking now. Where can they come and visit you at to try your
you could
food?
come to the private party. It's over in Akron. It's a bar and lounge. We open Tuesday and Thursday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. The kitchen closed at 10:30. Friday and Saturday at 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., but the kitchen closed at 1 a.m.
Okay, okay. But besides the food,
Yes,
private party,
yes.
you also have what, the salmon
I
jerky?
had the
Because I
salmon
tried the
jerky.
salmon jerky,
Yes.
that was good, and surprisingly it was, because I was just thinking in my head that it was going to be super salty. Like you kept that in mind. So tell me more about how you got into like deciding to do the salmon jerky.
The salmon jerky I had bought. I bought a small little dehydrator from Aldi's,
I
but
didn't
it
even know.
said on
I didn't know all these had dehydrators. All these got everything.
Aldi's been selling everything for the last 20 something years
I just
since
got to pay
they've been on
attention.
the board. You know what I'm saying? But they have little stuff. You just got to look and find it. But
Mhm.
they say your computer. You know what I'm saying? But I bought a small dehydrator. It sat on my shelf for 3 years. So during this process, I'm transitioning to a pescatarian. Ramadan came in. I'm not a Muslim, but I practice it sometimes with my brothers. So Ramadan come in. My thing that I sacrificed was I gave up meat. And so when it was over with, I tried to eat chicken, which is my favorite thing. It just didn't taste the same, and I haven't eaten it since. So it's been about 9 years. So I'm in the stores and I'm always looking by the register, and by the register, it's always these impulse purchases that you, oh, let me get this, or oh, I need that. But I'm like, where's the stuff that we like though? You know, and I ain't see no vegan, no nothing, because I eat the vegan too, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't see nothing that like, what about me? So I did some research, and the fish that I liked was salmon. I love salmon, so I tried it out. So then when I go out in the field, you know, the field in the streets or whatever, I'm letting everybody taste it. And everybody like, oh man, you gotta jump on this, you gotta do this, you gotta do man, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. It's just, man, it's good. And we went through all the stages from the salty to the, you know what I'm saying, to the tough. I'm talking about everything we went to, and we came up with a beautiful product that they love.
So, but your salmon jerky, you're getting ready to end up.
Yes, we're getting ready to do a relaunch in April.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm gearing up for right now is a relaunch, a whole new look. We're changing the brand on how everything looks in the public eye. That way it's not just targeting one certain individual. It can really catch a broad audience of different people, you know, whether it's a man or a woman or a child. You know what I'm saying? So other than word of mouth, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I've learned that when you're trying to get products into retail, they don't want to have to help you sell it. All they want to do is provide a space for you, and you got them already coming to you. So you got to build up that buzz. So, and that's what I'm learning. That's what I've been doing now because it's all been word of mouth. That's how I got to you. It's all word of mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
But in regards to your journey, because right now, looking at you and engaging with you, I haven't seen the struggles. So I hear that you went through the transition of going to jail and everything, and seeing you right here, right now, engaging with you, it seemed as though, at least that it appears as
yeah,
though there
yeah,
wasn't as much struggle. What struggle was there? Any mental struggles going
yeah.
in
It was a
this
lot of
in
mental
between?
struggles because with this thing of life, we don't get a playbook. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing we got is from what we learn from our environment and the people that we looked up to that mentored us. So it's like, we learning as we go. We student of life. I don't care how old you is, you learning every day. And the day you think you know it all, that's the day you stop living. So it's just like going through the trials and tribulations, of course, you want to give up. Some days it ain't making enough, but it's gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's just like you got to keep putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be days you're gonna be pissed, you're gonna be sad, mad, and frustrated. Like I'm cool, but it's just real passion gonna keep tugging at you. Like you gotta go, you gotta keep going.
So you had this inner voice in you saying like,
Yeah,
this
ever
is
since I was a
a
kid.
sureness.
Yeah, ever since I was a kid, I was always like an entrepreneur. Like, I used to, I ain't gonna lie, I used to steal when I was younger as a kid. You know what I'm saying? But I would put the fellas on. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's selling it. You feel me? So it was
Hmm.
just like I was always practice that camaraderie as teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come from nothing, you figure out ways, and
Yep.
it's gonna come to you. And you know what I'm saying? God to give you talents. He already gave us talents. You just got to pay attention to the signs. But the devil will give you something too. The
Hmm.
difference between what the devil will give you and what God will give you, it ain't no mess attached to it. You know what I'm saying? When it's from the devil, it's ooh, it look good, feel good, but ooh, it's gonna be so much you're gonna have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta distinguish that and you gotta stay on it because he's telling you something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk. You gotta isolate yourself, you gotta be selfish, and you gotta get people away from you that's killing that energy. If the vibe or the energy ain't matching, you gotta detach.
So in this journey
Yes.
of your entrepreneurship and you elevating because you are firm and sure in your
Yes.
brand,
Yes.
how has that affected your relationships with people,
Uh
family, loved ones overall?
Some
Like,
people they don't like it. Some people do like it. Some people my biggest fans. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's mixed emotions because you're gonna get both regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the love and I'm gonna still get the hate. And I'm gonna still get the fake love who really ain't saying that they hate. You know what I'm saying? But
mhm.
it's just you just gotta take it with a grain of salt. That's what I do. I absorb it all and I pay attention. I love you, but if I distance myself, that don't mean ain't no love lost. It's just I'm over here doing this right now, and we don't fit right now. Our energy just ain't going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So and it's gonna be like that because it's gonna break your heart because it's gonna be some people you're gonna have to get away from. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to because that's the only way you're gonna get to where you got to get to. Because when you're chasing it, you're not really chasing the money. I'm not really chasing the money, rather.
Because the money will come.
Yeah, the money gonna come regardless. I'm chasing the outcome of the destiny of the journey. You know, the outcome of just being able to help others, bring them to it too. You know what I'm saying? I found a way. I'm gonna make a way for you too, but not enabling them, but making a way that they can come in and work too. You know what I'm saying? Just to seeing other people making it off of something I put together, that's like my biggest thing. That's my
Mm-hmm.
happy point, you know, and that's my family, my kids, you know what I'm saying? That everybody, my wife, you know, just making sure that everybody is cool, then I'm cool. That's my flex. I don't got to go get a Cuban. I don't got to go get a Rollie. I don't got to
Mm-hmm.
go get the Escalade. I'm going to get something nice though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel I worked to earn it, but my biggest flex is my family and just seeing other people with their families that we made away.
Yeah. And didn't you just have twin
Yep,
babies
I got
too?
twin babies and a 2 year old.
Twin babies and a
Yeah,
2-year
my
old.
twins, they just turned 3 months. It's a girl and a boy. And my little girl, she 2, about to be 3. So it's
Ooh-wee.
like we don't go.
Are y'all done?
Yeah, I think so.
You
I
think
think
so?
so,
Then that's a
yeah.
possibility then.
Yeah, I think so. We done. No, we done. We
You
done.
done after
Yeah.
twins.
I got enough for the hands I need to help run these businesses because these gonna be some names to, you know what I'm saying, that
Mm-hmm.
the world gonna need to know because they coming.
Right.
And it's gonna
Speak
be
that. Okay.
opportunities, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a way, you know what I'm saying? It's about your name. You know what I'm saying? Your
Mm-hmm.
name gotta ring bells more than just the flash and the hype. They gotta be able to be like, oh, we can go over there, we can eat over there too. There ain't no animosity. I don't care where you from. It's an opportunity for you if you want it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Where do you see like your brand, your company, your journey like leading to next? Or do you have any goals
yeah,
moving
my goals
forward?
is to expand, to build it bigger, to be able to move to different states. And I want to be able to have a flagship in a bunch of different cities. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And be able to partner with other local brands to be able to build the brand even stronger because we building ourselves, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's just like attaching, you know what I'm saying, to like-minded individuals and
Right.
let's roll it, you know what I'm saying? Let's
Right.
just create and just open doors and have open and give other people opportunities.
And that's what I feel like a lot of people don't understand the importance of collaboration and working with
Yeah,
other entrepreneurs. Like you get so much further working
yeah.
together
Yeah,
rather than
strength in numbers.
constant. Yes, there's strength in numbers rather
Yes,
than competing constantly.
yes,
A lot of people don't, I
yes.
feel like, understand that. At least for me,
Uh-huh.
once I realized how important it was for me to collaborate with people, just like me, telling people stories and
Hmm.
assisting them because I see you. I knew. You remember, I was a little fucked up that day, but I meet immediately as soon as I started eating your food, and even when you started showing me you were so sure. You was
Yeah,
like, "Yup,
yeah.
it's up. Look, it's up." And I was like,
Yeah,
"You had
yeah.
me inspired.
Hmm.
You had me excited." And I said, "You know what? This is a person I know that I eventually want to collaborate with and work with
Yeah.
because that sureness is something that I kind of feed off of because I'm sure about my
That's
destination
right.
and
That's
journey,
right. That's
and
right.
I only
That's
want to
right.
work with people that are
That's right.
sure
Yes,
about their
yes, yes,
destination and journey.
yes.
So I'm
That's right.
excited. I'm excited about
Me too.
this next
Me
journey. I know I
too.
hit you up a little bit, and it been some time
Yeah,
and I know you was
yeah.
like, I gotta work this baby with me. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. But
For
we had
sure, for
to
sure.
link up because
Yes.
your story is inspiring because you didn't let your time away stop you of something you were already sure of.
No, I couldn't. It was a battle I was battling with God, you know, in the joint, you know, because I ain't want to, you know. So I wanted to be. I'm an introvert, rather be up tucked off in the cut, you know. But he like, no, I need you out here. I need you to feed my sheep. Let me take care of that. Your past is what they gonna need to fuel. Your testimony gonna help them too. So get out
Yeah.
there, quit playing.
It's funny because that's how I feel when I tell people that I'm on this journey to change the world.
Mhm.
For some, when I say that it seems as though it's such a big hill, like it's just such a big task. But
Yeah,
in reality, I don't feel like it's that hard. It's just even it takes even the smallest gestures to make change. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
And impact.
Yes, yes.
And I know that I can't do it alone.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
So I have no choice but to align with others.
Exactly, because you're gonna start with you,
Hmm.
and then the like-minded individuals as we
Yeah.
hook up, it's gonna grow.
Yep,
The
yep. And
light
you
gonna
attract that
grow.
energy. You
Yeah, the
attract that
light
energy.
gonna
It comes
grow.
into your orbit. And
Trust
I
me.
say that because like hearing what you're saying, like I
Hmm.
had no choice. I'm an introvert, but I'm called for this. That's inevitably kind of how I feel. It's
Yeah,
a calling that you and a voice that is constantly ringing that you can't ignore.
yeah, yeah. Or you'll be years later on, you'll be regretting, like, oh, I should have been doing this. You'll be a bitter old person.
And you don't want to regret. That's my biggest thing. I don't want to look back and regret like, oh, I should have did this. I should have. Even if
Yes.
I try and I fail, I'll just find another way.
Yeah, yeah,
And then also getting used to, hearing the word no, because no don't bother me. I don't know about you. How do you work through the word no, or when someone turns you down, or if something, are you still working through that, or is
yeah,
that
yeah.
something?
I'm working through it. It's like, okay, all right, no problem.
So you're used to it.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Yeah,
So
you
let me
got to.
bounce
As an
right off.
entrepreneur, you
Like I'm
got
gonna tell
to.
you, like a incident customer come back. All right, when she came, she might not have been satisfied of maybe the quality, the size of the chicken or something at that time. So she, oh, I'm not paying for that, this and that, but I'll keep this and that. No problem. Okay. Hey, I only could do what I could do. If it's out of stock at the moment, then this is what I have. But you're right. I should have let you know in the beginning. But she come back this week, so she called first. Now we already discussed that. Yes, I got what you want. Come on, let me take care of you. So when she comes, she's still like, yeah, because last time I got customers, so I'm sitting over here like, okay, is there anything else would you like me to add on this order with this? And she just like, no, no, that's it. Because last time I was like, okay, well, let me prepare this meal for you real quick. Let me take care of it. Don't even worry about it. But she wanted me to keep feeding and what she was doing and all this. I said, no, I know what you're saying. We already discussed this, so you're being extra. But I'm gonna still handle my job, and I'm gonna still get you together because you still left out of there with a smile. And we ain't talking about last year. Now we talking about what you just got today. You know what I'm saying? So
So you understand the importance of customer service.
yeah,
Is that
yeah,
something you grew
yes,
into
yes.
as far as like
You gotta
how you
learn it.
engage
Yeah, how
with
I
your
engage
customers?
with people. That's how your customer service, how
Hmm.
we talking to people on the regular. So
Hmm.
you can't stop it, because we doing a job and you can't come in there with your feelings. You can't come in there like I done have security in there like if however they feel, that's how they gonna be on the job. So it's
Hmm.
like, no, you can't be like that.
Hmm.
You gotta be one way and you gotta be professional about it too because how you act. You could kill a opportunity later on
Hmm.
because you got a funky attitude. You could be the beautifulest thing or the big tough cut dude, but if your energy and your attitude ain't right, it means nothing.
Hmm.
It means
And
nothing.
that, honestly, customer service to me is so important, especially within our Black and Brown
Yeah,
community.
yeah, yeah,
Because me personally, I, I can't stand when I want to go and support us
yeah,
and you're not treated as if you're valued.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you're treated disposable. They don't know who you are, who you know. You know what I mean? And of course,
Mm-hmm.
not everyone, every person of color business is like that.
Right.
But I have encountered it. So to witness like how you engage with your customers and that you genuinely care about what they're receiving, that's a big deal. And
Yeah.
that sets you apart from a lot of people. Honestly, just that
Yes.
alone is
Yes.
a big
Yes.
deal.
Yes. 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 You're right about that. I had a customer that he was coming probably the first, it's almost our third year, so he been coming probably the first 2.5 years I seen him.
Hmm.
But each time I ain't said nothing to this man other than what's up. I don't even know him. But he over there like, man, bro, I need to be more like you. And I'm like, what you mean? He like, man, you come out the kitchen, you about to come out here get the trash, you sweeping, you doing that. He like, man, you doing everything. I'm like, that's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what a boss do. A boss lead by example. So
Hmm.
that's what I'm showing. You gotta play your position, do it right. If that's your job, do it. You know what I'm
So let me
saying?
ask you, one more question, and
Hmm.
who knows, knowing me, I might have another question after this.
It's
But
cool.
the
It's
question
cool.
I have is, someone coming into being a chef,
Yeah.
or they want advice. What would you tell them getting into it, so that way they don't have to have as many maybe hiccups, or you giving them a head start with this advice, or what to look out for and what to do? What would you tell your younger self getting into this?
Learn as much as you can about it, and get around the people that got what you want, and to show you how that you what you trying to do. You know, as far as the kitchen wise, like all the different chefs and stuff like that. So beyond just watching them, start practicing making the recipes. Just you got to start somewhere, and then the more and more you do, you get more and more better at it. So that'll help you go moving forward. And then you don't necessarily got to do the school part, but I say do it just to it's something else that you can put in your memory bank that you know. It's just what I'm saying. It's not always a bad thing, but we done seen people that have no school training or anything and they're at the top of their game right now. But that ain't everybody's story. So, it's a crapshoot. So just go ahead and do the steps. Ain't no shortcut. You know what I'm saying?
And that can go from there.
Yeah, and go from there.
Gain as much knowledge as you possibly
Yeah,
can.
yeah, because that's all it's about. You got to pay attention and then learn as much as you can, and then you just got to display it. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with knowledge. That's why it's so deadly because you got to use it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing if you don't use it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to use it and you have to practice it daily. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you get more and more better at what you want. Then you'll really decide if this is what you want to do or not.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to have passion. It got to be something that you can do without complaining, without being mad and regrets that you done gave up stuff for this certain thing. Like you got to be willing to not take a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing not to get a dime. You got to be willing to deal
Whew,
with paying everybody else and not
not
paying
you.
yourself.
I learned that the hard way too, getting into it. And I think a lot of people assume, like, when you become your own boss and you're getting into entrepreneur, oh, the money's gonna start rolling in, and
Mm-mm.
that is so far from the truth.
Yeah, no, no,
It,
no.
it it might be a while before you get some money.
Yeah,
It might be a
yeah,
minute before you get a sale, depending on what you're doing.
yeah. Or
And
it might just boom and then it go boom, boom, boom. You
oh
know what
yeah,
I'm
the
saying?
fluctuations.
Yeah. So it's a bit much, but you gotta have passion to endure. You gotta
Mhm.
have passion to be able to withstand what's to come with this. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta show up every day.
So you have a few things coming up. What, this
Yes,
year?
yes.
Okay, so
A
you have
few
a book,
things.
a
I got a
book in
book.
regards to your life and journey.
Yes, yes. It's like a journey. It's like a book that I'm writing to my younger self and my kids. It's called Now or Never.
Now or never.
It's called Now or Never, and it's about capitalizing the moment, seizing the moment. And when you get those ideas and things you need to do, you got to do it then. You got to start. You know what I'm saying? Because the results is just gonna be beautiful. I just know because I'm seeing it, going through the journey. So it's just I documented, what it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blueprint. You know what I'm saying? But we got to do it now, and ain't no never. It ain't no later. We got to do it now, and that's
Yeah.
it.
So you got the book going on, and
Hmm.
talking about your family. Because I know you said that book is, your younger self, and
Yes,
and
yes,
something,
yes.
in regards to
Some of
your
my kids,
children.
yes.
This journey, you going through this, you have a wife.
Yes,
How is
yes,
it
yes.
for your wife having someone with you that is, supportive? Do you feel like that was all that is such an intricate piece that
Very,
helps
very,
in
very.
regards
Because
to?
a man need a strong foundation.
Hmm.
In order for a man to be productive and be who he need to be out in public and for his wife, for his family, household, business, or whatever, you got to have a strong foundation. A man can't create and be successful and be positive in an uncomfortable environment, in a hostile environment. So that your better half got to be that. It got to be. They don't got to be perfect, but they got to be what you need. You know, not what you want. Got to be what you need. You know, and then y'all can build around that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know. You know, y'all come together and y'all let each other be yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that's a very intricate part because once that's taken care of, once that foundation together, you can go out here and tackle anything. The world gonna give you a whole bunch of whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when you come home, that's your recharge, your reset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now
Because
I'm
I could
ready to
just
go.
assume, like, the ups and downs for you as an entrepreneur, that she's going through it with you.
Mm-hmm. She might not agree with every decision, you know what I'm saying? And she might not like it, or you know what I'm saying, or she just, you know, feeling the blues. Just, you know, some days is better than other, but you know that it's intricate because you might not be saying nothing about nothing, but they feeling it. And they'll say something you might need to hear because you might be ready to give up. Like, man, I'm about sick of this. I'm about to go do this now. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Or I'm going to go, you
Have
know
there
what I'm
ever been a
saying?
time where you felt like, I'm not
Yeah.
feeling this,
Yeah. It
and
been plenty of months. It been plenty through this journey. It's like you got to lose your old you to get to this new. You
hmm
know what I'm saying? So this is like another level to it now.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? You got here, but now you got to go here, and some things you got to shed, and some things you got to go through again
hmm
just to be stronger to get to this, be able to handle what's to come that you've been praying for, what you've been working for, what you just been manifesting.
hmm
So
Yeah, I can just imagine because I met your wife.
yes,
Beautiful. You got a beautiful wife, to which
yes,
I'm sure
yes,
you are,
yes.
which you already know, because
I
she was
picked her.
pregnant with twins.
Yeah, I picked her. Right, for
And I
sure.
know that, as a woman, that it gotta take a toll. But to see, like, I seen
Mm-hmm.
her with you
Mm-hmm.
serving food and right
Yeah,
along with you, pregnant with twins too.
exactly,
So to
exactly.
have that
Yes.
that um that person with you,
Uh-huh.
it gotta be lovely. It
It
gotta
is,
be
it
lovely.
is.
So I'm happy for you in that
Yes.
aspect because I love to see that union.
Yes. We got to see that more because this society is too programmable and it's too much promoting the single parent homes. And they're allowing for these other things to raise our kids and to distract us and to program us to be doing other things different. But this is our strength. The
Hmm.
love and the family, that's our strength. That you can't, if that's unbreakable, that ain't nothing else can, you know what I'm saying? It's like if God is for you, who can be against you?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So long as we got this, we putting him 1st.
So you're shooting out the book this
Mm-hmm.
year,
Yeah,
2024, right?
yeah,
You're
this
currently in
year.
the process of getting that
Yes,
together
yes,
and
yeah,
finished up.
yeah.
So
Finished up.
we'll be looking forward to that.
Yes, yes,
And
yes,
then
yes. I'm
also looking
excited.
forward to seeing the salmon jerky in stores.
Yes, yes,
So I
yes.
know that I'm really looking forward to.
Yes, I can't wait. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. It's just been my sister was helping me with it, but she actually passed 5 years ago. But when I came up with it and she tasted it, she was just like, bro, you got something here, bro. Oh, you did it. We gonna be this, we gonna be that. You did it. Then the other brother called. He in the airport somewhere like, boy, you about to make us rich. You
I
know
know
what
when
I'm
I tasted it,
saying?
that's the first I
Yeah. So
said.
it's just like, wow. But on top of all that being rich, but just think of all the jobs that I can create.
Mm-hmm.
All the manufacturing jobs that I could bring to the city or town or wherever we're gonna take it to besides here that is helping other families too at the
Mm-hmm.
same time.
Isn't that
Yeah.
beautiful?
Yes.
When you
That's the
know that you can
beautiful
help
thing.
others
Yes,
with your
yes,
art.
yeah. You can't be selfish with it. And what I learned, I noticed going through this journey, dealing with different people, they don't be wanting to try to give you what they know. They don't want to give up the grapes. They want to be gatekeepers. You don't got to
Mm-hmm.
be a gatekeeper.
Because what's for you
You
is
got
for
to,
you
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, and you got to give it just like it was given to you. You got to give it to them. You
Mm-hmm.
don't got to charge them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got to charge them. The charge gonna be the price they pay when they go to work it.
Mm-hmm.
When they go to figure it out too. You don't got to charge them.
Well, this is lovely. I
Yes.
appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
coming.